James Bond is being attacked. And it's not by Dr. No or Thunderball. Hi guys, welcome to another video. Hope you're all keeping well. Yes, the woke idiots are at it again. And this time they're going for Ian Fleming's books in a big way. I just had to do another video, guys, about this woke madness. As you'll know, if you've been watching my videos, I've done a rather vehement one about them tampering with Roald Dahl's work. And now, I had to do another one because I just saw in the news this morning they're going to start on Ian Fleming's books now. They're taking out, offensive remarks, for sensitivity purposes. Are these people for bloody real? Are they for real? Is there something missing up here? Do you know, guys, I'm just about sick of this, like 99.9% of sensible people. Why can't they leave our classic books alone? Have they got a bloody screw loose or something? You know, the government should be doing something about this. These idiots are coming along and making changes. And have you noticed as well, they're making changes to authors who are no longer, who've passed on. If those authors were here now and they saw what these clowns were doing to their books, they'd be furious and they'd put a stop to it immediately. It's just ridiculous. I mean, James Bond is an icon and Ian Fleming's books are masterpieces of spy fiction. Why? Why? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? I'm sick of all this woke madness, guys. The government needs to start doing something about this. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking about writing to my MP, just get a campaign going against all this craziness, doing away with us, books what we treasured for years and years and years. I've got to say, I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. Have you got a screw loose up here? Sorry, guys, I'm getting a little bit angry over this, but I'm a book lover. I've read since I was knee-high. I love books. My family read books. And I just don't, not going to, not say anything about what I see as a gross injustice of it's tampering with people's pleasure. What's it going to be next? You're going to start amending the Bible, are they? Are they going to start amending other classes as well, Treasure Island and all that, Oh, there's definitely something wrong here, guys. Yeah, I don't understand, why these big companies now who are employing these sensitivity readers. Surely there must be somebody there who'd frown at this sort of thing and say, no, you're not doing that. You're not. I mean, if I was working, I'd certainly say, hey, hold on. Those books have been read for years and years and years, and you're not touching them. So bugger up to whatever stone you crawled out of. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm just annoyed over this. I really am. James Bond, Ian Fleming. As I say, who will it be next? It just frightens you guys the way the society's going with these. I can't understand the mentality of these people. I really can't. It's like the if you want to move away from literature, it's like the traveling on the airlines and that. Making they're concentrating now on making the staff express themselves by allowing men to wear skirts and that. If I was travelling on an airplane, all I'd be bloody interested in is getting safely to my destination. I wouldn't be interested. I would not be interested in what the cabin crew are wearing. All like 99.9% of sensible people, all I would be interested in is, will I get to my destination safely? That's all. And other people said this on YouTube as well. I'm not the only one that's saying this. It's bloody stupid. The world has definitely gone mad. The lunatics have definitely taken over the asylum. I mean, James Bond, Ian Fleming, as I say, like Roald Dahl, an absolute legend in that. And, they're going to start, fiddling around, taking out like what they pathetically deem. Oh, we can't say this, you can't say that. Oh, no, we can't say that. Bugger off. Just bugger off. Get out of our sight and leave us alone with our books. Honestly, I hope some government MPs and officials are watching this, and he starts something in the House of Commons about all this. They're trying to do away free speech. That's what they're doing. These idiots who are going in and tampering, with works and that what we've loved for years and years and years. Yeah, leave our books alone and go and get a bloody life. Sorry guys, I have to keep apologising. I didn't really want to do this video, but when I saw it on the news this morning, what's this? They're going to tamper with Ian Fleming's books now. Oh, what will it be next? Will we making the? Are they going to make the James Bond films like Saturday morning TV shows? Are they? Yeah, very gently dispose of Dr. No. Don't upset Scaramanga too much. Bugger off. You know, guys, it's getting beyond the joke, all this, you know. It's just ridiculous, you know. And I just hope somebody in authority, I'm going to say it again. I said it before, and I say it again. I just hope somebody with the power, you know, will heed this message and start taking action, because this is a danger to our society, all the censorship. They should be bloody doing things about the things that matter, like knife crime, you know, and people like, you know, getting attacked in the street for no reason. That's what they should be concentrating on, not bloody going in and messing around with harmless books. What the bloody hell's wrong with them? I don't think they were born, they were created, the art, weren't they? Oh, I can't. Ian Fleming's Bond's books, they've been loved and enjoyed for, decades and decades. And of course, it spawned all the movies, didn't it? Oh, I say, if Ian Fleming was alive now, I think he would be furious. He'd be doing more than bloody turning in his grave. Oh, where have these woke idiots sprang from? What the heck? You know, the tide needs to be rolled back, guys, against this. They're just ruining our pleasure. They're diluting every single aspect of our lives, what we've enjoyed for years and years and years. Oh, I couldn't believe it. James Bond books now, I say, what will it be next? You know, should us to think. Oh, I say, you know, it's just unbelievable. The people that's gone now, if they came back to the world and see the way it's going with all this bloody bassy, you know, oversensitivity, you know, to even, you couldn't even do a Monty Python sketch about this. It's that crazy, you know. It's just madness, absolute madness. And I'm sure most sensible people will echo my sentiments in this video. Leave Ian Fleming's books alone. Leave Roald Dahl's books alone. Leave everything alone in literature. Crawl back under the stone where you crawl from. Just let us get on with our, you know, enjoyments of literature. It's bloody stupid. It really is, the way that, you know, censoring everything like this. You know, they need to get a life. And I say, these bosses, there must be somebody in these companies that you know, take a dim view of this. Why aren't they bloody speaking out and saying, hey, leave those works alone, they're classic works, there's no harm in them. Yet they don't censor other things. As I say, there's the things that really matter, like some of these movies and that. Every minute, like there's an F word, or they're jumping in and out of bed all the time. Why don't they start censoring some of this rubbish and some of these boring, a lot of these modern films now, or F this, F that, you know, jumping in and out of bed, you know. Oh, bloody get a life and stop, leave our books alone. Anyway, guys, I'm going to draw. I'm too disgusted, you know, to go, you know, every time I think about it, it angers me. You know, as I say, I'm a book lover, I'm a writer, and if anybody dared tampered with my books, I'd have their guts for garters, I'm telling you now. Yeah, I haven't got anything better to do. They're much sitting on the big fat butts and they're sitting on the big fat butts in these offices. Oh, what can we ban now? I know. We'll ban Ian Fleming's James Bond. Clear off. Get out of my sight. Anyway, guys, I don't need to ask this question, do I? What do you think about all this madness? I'm sure you'd agree with me, you know, starting on James Bond now, Ian Fleming's books. You know, it's going to end up like you're going to be buying books and they're not going to be by the author. They're going to be all their words, and who wants to read their bloody words, not me. I feel like going down to pot. I feel like getting a petition together, right, guys? I'm getting a big petition together and getting thousands and thousands and marching down to Downing Street and giving it to Rishi Sunak and say, what are you going to do about all this madness where all, you know, sensible people are enraged about them going in and tampering? Oh, I must, pass Piers Morgan and Camilla Parker Bowles on the back, because they spoke out about this. You know, they said, like, you know, they don't agree with that, basically, from what I've read in the news and that. Yeah, so full marks to them, you know, for speaking out. You need more people like that to speak out against this insanity, you know, because it smacks of totalitarianism, to be bluntly frank with you, you know, and it needs to stop, and it needs to stop right now. It needs to stop today. All right then, guys. I won't rant anymore. That's it now, yeah. The next video I'm going to be making will be a pickups video this week. So that will be, well, fingers crossed, I'll be speaking on a much more lighter tone. But, you know, that enraged me this morning, guys, reading that about Ian Fleming's books, you know. It's just bloody pathetic. It really is pathetic, with a capital P, and he needs to get a life. Better still, they need to be sacked. All right then, guys, that's it now. Yeah, usual, if you like the video, you know, please feel free to share, subscribe. I mean, you know, I don't really like going on too much about anything, you know, because I like to make videos that are light and enjoyable and that, you know. But I had to say something, guys, about all. I'm just about bloody sick of it. They're tampering with our stories and that. Leave our stories alone, you know. I can't say that enough, they must have better things to do with their sad lives and, oh, I know what we'll do. We'll cancel Ian Fleming today. Oh, get out me sight. Bugger off. All right, guys. I've said enough now. Bye for now.